Yeah, Jeff is usually the one that meets me up here at 7:15, and he's out of town for the next couple of weekends, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it works fine for me.
Awesome.
I'm usually up here at this time anyway, so.
Do you have somebody coming in at
8:15, 8:15.
Oh, you got
Yeah,
8:15.
yeah, 8:15.
Oh, good.
Yeah, Tracy's coming in at 8:15.
Okay.
so Hopefully the guys got something out of it
Oh,
that
yeah.
they can use.
I had a great time.
Yeah, but, you know as well as I do, if they buy into that guard passing stuff, they're gonna be able to use that right away.
Yeah.
Are you pretty much the only one they ever get to roll with, or they got other guys that they get
Well,
the opportunity to train with?
John does.
Yeah.
You know, he rolls some of those other guys. But Brent's just kind of getting into it.
Okay. Good. Well, yeah. I feel like for somebody who is just starting out, that's one of the most useful things that I could ever teach them. Is just that simple guard pass.
Yeah.
If you wanna break it down to like as simple as possible and the most useful thing that you can teach someone, I think that's probably, if I had to put my finger on one single thing that would be the most useful. That to me, because I know how useful it's been to me since I very first started this stuff. I use that pass all the time. So
That's great.
yeah, hopefully that'll work for them.
Well, I know you told me about it, and I planned on using it on John the next time, but then he canceled that day.
Yeah. Well, you'll be surprised, even though he's aware of it, how easy it'll work. I mean, it'll still work as long as you can get. Even though I teach this stuff all the time, guys just aren't. It's like it's almost like you're a snake charmer. You're sitting there and they're watching you grab their pants and watch you grab the gi, and they're like, "What's he doing here?" And then whoop, you pass their guard really quick. So it's a very, very useful technique. So. Yeah, I could tell once I got into the JT's guard passing stuff, it was just way too complex and complicated. And it's so even just the first one, I could just tell it was just like they were like, what is this? What's going on here? So I say, what? Let's just keep it simple. So
That was good. We had talked a lot about it over breakfast too.
yeah.
Overhead.
So what about yourself, Robert? You got anything you want to look at? Anything? Any suggestions? Something you might want to work on?
Stuff in my head are, I haven't rolled with those guys in probably 3 weeks now.
Okay.
And, 3 weeks ago, and I'm trying to keep this in my head,
Sure.
when I get them in my guard here,
Yeah.
I just got to remember to bring that arm over and take the back,
Yeah.
or if they fight that, grab this
Yes.
and fire switch. So I still got that in my head, and I haven't really
Been able to
acted on that
Yeah.
right
Okay.
in the role. So I'm still thinking about that.
Okay.
Of course, the half guard stuff.
Sure.
Or the D-pass, stuff.
Okay.
Still there. So
You remember your headlock stuff, right? Your grounded headlock stuff.
I think I've got that stuff on film, but I haven't gone over it in my mind much.
Okay. I haven't been able to apply it on the mats.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I do remember bringing my leg around. I think and catching your head. Perhaps?
Yes, that's right. Yeah, it's less about bringing your leg around and more about using your frame and your hip escape to move the guy's head down between the legs.
Oh, I got you.
And then your bridge reversal, right? When the difference is, right? So just a quick review.
Yeah.
I think it's important that we review some of this stuff, right? So you got my head, right? Yeah, over here. Yep. So if you have my elbow, right, you grab my arm is trapped in front of your shoulder, right? Which one? Frame, right? Because I can frame now, right? If you have my elbow on the other side of my arm, right, I can't frame because I can't get my arm in front of your face, right? So I'll switch to the bridge reverse, right? So here, okay, grab your own wrist. The one thing I like to point out here is what I'm doing with my hand. Yeah, I'm not grabbing. Can you see both my hands over there?
Mhm.
Okay. So it's important that I don't grab this wrist, right? Because now I'm pulling in the wrong direction. Okay. I don't want to grab my hand the wrong way. So what I like to do is grab my wrist so I can pull into your ribs. You feel this right underneath the rib. That way, whenever I bump and bridge, see how I'm pulling you up, right? If I pull this way, I might still be able to get away with it, but it's almost like I'm pulling in the wrong direction, right? I need to be able to pull. See, feel the difference, right? What I'm doing here, okay? If I pull here, I'm almost pulling in the wrong direction. I'm pulling you away from my body. I need to pull you into my hip, okay? So that's the difference there that I definitely want you to be able to distinguish, because that's going to make the difference, you know, in the timing, right? If you give the guy the opportunity and you're sitting there thinking, okay, which one am I doing here? Is it framing? No, my arms. Okay, you know, it's all that thought process that's gonna cost you time. Okay,
Right.
so just a few repetitions, I think. You know, low resistance. You know, just low effort. Just kind of getting used to where your hands are, right? Which hand is in front. Okay, and then we'll talk about your back take and your flower sweep. I got something that I might want to add for you that you might be able to take advantage of.
Okay.
I've been kind of hitting it in here the last couple weeks. I saw it and I was like, hey, this might be another little wrinkle I can throw into the closed guard game.
Okay.
And it plays very well off of all those grips. You know, you still have the same grips, so you'll kind of get a look at that. So
Okay.
go ahead and lay it on your shoulder here.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. So let me see this elbow. Oh, he did it. He gave me his elbow. Remember, we don't give the elbow to anybody,
Oh, we don't give the elbow.
even if they ask nicely.
Okay. All right.
Right? Yeah, always keep that elbow on the mat, right? Okay. Yeah, and remember, even if you give me your elbow, right? What do you got to do? Pendulum your legs, right? To force this elbow down to the mat. Yes, there you go. Yes, exactly. Right. So again. Yes. It's hard for me to hold on to your elbow, even if I'm trying. Right. So now. I had one of our instructors a year ago. He's been gone for about a year now. He played this. He was a judo black belt. This is more of a judo front headlock holding position. There's a lot of good attacks from here, and he was really good at it. And now when he held on to you, it was really difficult to get your elbow down, right? Because he would hold on to your sleeve at the elbow, right here, and he would hold on tight, right? And this is actually what's going to happen, right? Most likely, if a guy gets you in this position, he's going to try to hold on to you. So you really got to pendulum those legs, right? So go ahead and pendulum your legs and get your elbow down to the mat. Yes, good. Right? He's going to scoot in. He's going to be trying to maintain his good hold here. Maybe squeeze your head, right? So if your arm is in front of my chest, right, you're going to hit the frame of your skate. Okay? So yeah, come in front. Right? This is going to relieve some of the pressure as well. If I'm trying to squeeze, right? Get your frame up into the neck, right? That soft spot. Yeah, there you go. So if I'm squeezing, look, I'm actually causing pressure into my own neck. Okay? So now you're on your shoulder, right? Okay, so hip escape, and at the same time you're going to guide my head between your legs. Okay? Yes, good. Over. Right? So stop right here, stay right here. So see how your bottom leg is under my shoulder?
Yes.
Pull your bottom leg out. Yes, exactly. You don't want me to lay on your leg because it's gonna potentially immobilize you, right? It's gonna cause you problems whenever you're trying to get up. Okay. So do that again. This time, kind of use your legs to feel where you are. If you feel my back and my shoulders starting to lay on your bottom leg, pull it out a little bit, right? We'll get used to that. Okay. So let's get your elbow. Yeah, there you go. Good. Frame. Yeah. Hip escape. And yes. Good. That's it. Yes. Perfect. Right. And control the arm as well. Right. Because you can go right to your Kimura control. Right. Yeah. Grab the wrist. Grab your own. Yes. Exactly. And work your way up to your knees. Right.
Okay.
So that's a good opportunity to go from a bad position to a super good one. Okay. One more time. Yeah. Your arm is in front. Right. To me, honestly, I would rather have this one. I would prefer to have this one. I like the bridge reversal, but I don't like for guys to control my arm, right? This allows me to have control of at least both my arms. But the bridge reversal is a really good technique as well, okay? Here. Good, yeah, that's it, good. More control, yes, good. Or at least control the arm, right? Because if you let go of my arm, right, I'm gonna be able to get away from you, and then we're gonna be like back at square one, and you lose the opportunity to come up in a control position, okay?
Okay.
You know, just, I know we're really more talking about the actual technique, but you wanna practice it the way that you're gonna apply it, okay? One more time, and then we'll do the bridge reversal. Good, that's it, yes, good control. That's it, good job.
And then, can I choke you from here?
Yeah, if I'm not careful, right, you can cross your ankles and extend your legs and bring your knees together. Yeah, go, really strong, really strong. Yeah, good. I actually saw someone get choked with that in an MMA match.
Oh.
I don't know if the guy maybe just panicked a lot. To be honest with you, it's not as much, it's not a very effective choke. It's not, like I said, I've seen it work, but if you know, anybody who knows jiu-jitsu is probably not going to tap to that. But it's a good opportunity for you to control the person's upper body just for a short period of time so you can get up, right? So you can get your Kimura grip and come up with the top position, okay? So now let's do the bridge and reversal. Scoot this way a little bit, so you're gonna roll that way, okay? This time, Robert, I want you to bridge and scoot until you feel your hip get underneath my hip. And it should literally be an effortless, like you're sweeping a pillow, right? Because you've got under my base and under my center of gravity, and it's just gonna be effortless, okay? So here we go. This time, I grab your elbow, right here. Yes, exactly. Now, right, remember our grip around the waist? Yeah, around the ribs, right? Right, so right now, you're a little high, you're on the ribs, you want to go down to the, yes, exactly. So you feel how you can feel with your arms where the ribs end, and you want to get right underneath those ribs, right? Because that's going to be your handle, what you're going to grab onto, okay? So yeah, pull here, pull this arm into the ribs. Yes, exactly. Right, so now you can bridge, you can bump, yeah, bump, scoot, bump. You feel how my body's already, yes, exactly. So you want to get as deep under as you can, because now at this point, right, I have no way of stopping you, right? So now just bridge over your left shoulder, bridge over your left shoulder, yes, that's it. Good. Gotta get you here, yep, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Good. Yeah. Good job. Now, that's on both of those escapes are on curriculum as well. So that's blue belt test material.
Okay, great.
Whenever you get ready to test for a blue belt. So I think Harper just wants two escapes from the headlock position.
Okay.
There are more. I mean, these are the two most practical ones, right? They're the ones that I use whenever I get put into this headlock position. I use these to get out of it. Okay. So keep it simple. It'll give you some options to get out of that position. And I remember even seeing you on the video getting in this position. So, and that's why I made it a point to bring this up to you. Aside from this being on your curriculum, it's important to know.
Okay.
Okay, so let's just review your back taking, okay? And setting up the flower sweep and the scissor sweep. I think just with those three options that you have there, if a guy insists on staying on his knees, okay, past your guard, you're gonna have a good opportunity to sweep him or take his back, okay? So just a quick review here, okay? So come into my closed guard. Okay, here, right? So right away, Robert, once the guy gets in it, and I think this is important, right? We have to start attacking right away. Once we get the guy in the closed guard, we don't want to get here and just relax. We don't want to, I see this all the time where a guy, he'll just, even without grips, he'll just, catch his breath or whatever. That's a problem, right? Because now this guy, his whole focus is getting out of our guard. So he's going to start mounting his pass right away. Okay, so we've got to get our grips right away. We got to decide which side we're going to start attacking right away. Okay, and you're right-handed. Mm-hmm. Okay, so most likely you're going to attack this way. This is the way I attack, right? I want to sweep you to my strong side, right, to my dominant side, which is the right side. So right away you're going to hit your grips, right? And you might even think about switching that up, right? Maybe because most of the world is right-handed, sweeping to their weak side, right? Or this is their strong side. So they're going to be stronger defending this way than they would this way, oddly enough, right? So here you get your grips, right? If the guy, what is he going to do if he defends this way, right? Yes, look, boom, right here. So you can take that arm, drag that arm across, right? And then I'm going to get your grip, and I'm going to come around your back, okay? So that's what I like about that. Now the difference between the regular setup is ideally we'd like to have a cross sleeve grip, right, to take the back, right? And we do this right here, boom, right? But for this setup, right, we have to take the grip that we have, right? Because we don't want to be doing a whole lot of grip switches, right?
Gotcha.
So here, block, he starts, yes, look, right, go across, right? Boom, get the wrist up, get the grip, here, and start working my way to either to the back or to the sweeps or whatever, okay? Or, because we already have this grip, right, we can scissor sweep as well, okay? So you get a grip here on your collar, switch, right here, right? If the guy starts that, he knows which side I want to sweep him to, right? So if he starts to go that way, what I'm going to do, I'm going to use my foot and I'm going to scoop my hip out this way and take his arm this way, right? If I use this collar to drag, once I get up here, I don't even need that anymore, right? Because I've got a grip on your collar. I'm going to pull myself nice and tight, try to bring your arm back across, right? Yeah, it's hard for you now because you got a lot of weight on your elbow, okay, towards the mat, okay? So just a way to set all that up. And this one that I've been doing lately is pretty nifty. I never knew about it until I saw it. Okay, so I get the cross sleeve grip, right, which is the really nice grip that we like to have to take the back right here. But I'm going to get your pants here. I'm going to get a grip on your pants. So it's kind of a mix of the grips, right? Normally we would have this, but here we have this. So it's been throwing people off. They're like, what the heck is this guy doing? Right. So here, what I do is I switch to my scissor configuration here, just like this, right? So the guy, how's he defending, right? He thinks I want to sweep him this way. And by the way, I can sweep you this way if you're not careful. So it's good. It's a good setup, right? Because obviously I can do the scissor sweep from here, right? Just like that, right? Yeah. So he's going to be leaning that way. So what I want to do, I have a grip here, and I'm going to weave my knee on the outside, right? And I'm going to open it. See? Look. Now I come up to take it back. Okay? Okay. So, not to muddy the waters up too much, right? I don't want to, get too much technique in there, but at the same time, if we find something that we think could be useful, why not put it in there, right? And rep it out, because that's what we want to do. We want to have a lot of options, okay? So here, again, here, hands, right? And I can always switch, right? If I ever feel like, this is going to be an issue, I can always switch really quick. Boom, right? Maybe he's leaning this way. Yeah, exactly. Here, look, I can still get the sweep here, right? And come up, right? So come back up, right? The guy starts leaning to defend this. Look, I bring my knee all the way through under the armpit, open the knee, right? Really hard for you to resist that, right? So I can come up here, try to come up, try to posture up. Yeah, see, hard for you because notice I'm putting my knee in your armpit, okay? Just like this and pulling your arm, which is going to make it hard for you to posture, okay? Here, now I'm going to keep this grip, let go of the pants grip, and come up, right? And come up to the back, okay? So just a few things that we can do to attack from the close guard. So that's awesome. Yeah, I like it. I've been, really actually applying it in here without telling. I haven't taught this at all. You're the first one that I've shown this since I've picked it up, and I've just been kind of playing around with it in here. And if I don't get the back take, I've been getting the scissor sweep off of it. So it's a really good. I like those kind of techniques where, without switching your grip, you have an option to either side, right? And that's kind of what we're looking at, right? Having the opportunity to depending on what their resistance is, what their defense is, to have an opportunity to go with the defense and get the sweep, or if they don't defend, I take the plan A or plan B. Okay?
Right.
So let's do it. So here, obviously you've got your flower sweep, right? Yeah. The guy says, I'm not going that way, right? So then you go this way. Yeah. Back, yes, good. Now cup. Yeah, good. That's it. Get your grip. Now scoot your hip. Yes, exactly. Right? So, yeah, look, all your options are available here, Robert. Look, right? So look what you're doing with your leg. That's good, right? You want to take my arm out and my knee, right? So at the same time, you're going to windshield wiper, right? Reverse windshield wiper. You're going to take my hand out, and you're going to swipe my leg out from me, right? And this works really well whenever I have my foot up to block you from taking my hip, right? Just like this. And it can work here too, right? If you're here, look. Now windshield wiper, my leg and my arm out. No. Yeah, just like chop, chop. Yes. There you go. Yeah. Both the arm and the leg at the same time. With your arm. This one. Take it up that way to take my hand out and take my knee out at the same time.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Ready? Go. Yes. Good. Come on. Yeah. Look. Exactly. Right. So I'm pretty sure we've gone over that before. It's one of the really. Since I've learned it, Riston actually taught me, the guy I was telling you about, the judo black belt. Mm-hmm. He's the one that taught that. And it was like a light bulb moment, because I never thought about attacking that side from the back take, right? You're always thinking, okay, I'm either going to take his back or I'm going to sweep him this way, but you never thought about anything going to that side, right? And now it's like it opened up, that entire side of the body, right? So now, and it really works, like I said, right? If you take my back here, you get into that back take position, it really works well, because the guy's going to try to defend the back take by bringing his knee up, right? So go ahead and take the back, right? Yes, drag, good. Get your grip here. Yes, exactly. Right now, to keep you from escaping your hip to my back, the guy's going to do this. He's going to bring his foot up and he's going to squeeze your hip down, right? Now, I have only one knee and one elbow supporting my entire body, right? So now, windshield wiper. Yeah, double cross. Yes, both of them. Yeah, good, right? Look how well that worked. And use that momentum as I'm going down. Yes, to come up. Exactly, right? So at the same time. So along with the back take, the actual back take, the arm trapping reversal, right? Where I'm pushing back into you, you underhook the legs, and you pull over to mount. That's two, right? Or throw this one in there too, right? So you've got options now, okay? So you can either take the back if the guy doesn't defend very well, you're going to take his back. If he starts pressuring back in, trying to get his arm back, you're going to sweep him right to the mount, okay? Or if he just hunkers down and tries to keep you from getting around to his back, he's got to support himself somehow, right? He's either going to go to his elbow, he's going to go to his hand, but he's always going to be on this knee, right? Obviously, he's not just going to lay down to his hip, because you're going to be able to take his back, or at least sweep him to mount, right? Okay? So throw that in there. If you're kind of keeping track, by saying, okay, this is option 1, 2, 3, or some variation of that. Mm-hmm. This has got to be in there. I like it. If you don't kind of think about it like this is as much a viable option from that position as any of the other ones. You'll leave it out. You'll forget about it. I have before, right? Since I've been shown it, I've had several opportunities. I've been in many situations where I could have used that sweep, but because it's, for one reason or another, it's just not in my game yet, right? I missed the opportunity, right? And I'm kicking myself the whole way home thinking, oh man, I was in a perfect position to get that sweep, right? And then, okay, I'll do it the next time. Or, and then you miss it again, you say, okay, I'll do it the next time. Right, so the sooner that you buy into that technique and add it into your game, the less likely you are to miss an opportunity. Okay, so that's the way we're going to think about it going forward. Is that particular sweep option is just as useful and viable as the rest of the options that we have. Okay, and the whole game. It's just part of the game. Okay, so we have the flower sweep, the back take, and all the sweeps that come with the back take. Right, and then we have the scissor sweep. Okay, so let's take a look at all these grip situations that we can get into. Okay, you hate to get too complicated and say, okay, there's 100 different grip situations.
There's really not, right? Because let's take a look at this grip situation that we can get into, right? You got sleeve, pants.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Sleeve, collar. Yeah, for your scissor, right? Exactly, right? Or cross collar or cross sleeve, and pants. Right. Now, the benefit to this, what also do we have with this cross sleeve grip? The back tape. Exactly, right? So these 3 different grip setups are going to be like a launch pad for all of our attacks, right? From the closed guard, okay? Because anytime you want, right, you can go under my sleeve with your right hand, under my sleeve, grab your own wrist, yeah, under, yeah, figure 4, break this grip, and go, boom. Yep, there's your back tape, okay? Right? Or you can, yeah, go, so switch to your scissor this way now, right? Switch to your, yes, exactly, right? Now, if I'm not careful, right, drop this as low as you can, right? Yes, and normally, obviously, you would want to, for your regular scissor, you would have this grip and you would have this collar, but you don't need it, right? Because you're controlling my leg. So go ahead and get the pants grip, right? Yeah, there you go, right? And if I don't defend, right, this way, scissor sweep. Go, yeah, do it. Yeah, look, exactly. You're gonna get the sweep, okay? Otherwise, we're gonna try the one that we were just talking about, okay? So cross sleeve, yeah, pants, right? There you go, switch your, yeah. Look, the guy does this, right? Feed your knee all the way under. Yes, open that knee. Yes, good. Now, keep your sleeve grip, let go of the pants. Pressure here with the knee, right? Yes, and come up to the back, right? Come all the way up. Yes, exactly, right? Good.
Awesome. Okay.
It's just another option, another option, right? And I think, you know, it's a good way to, you know, take advantage of the different reactions that your opponent's going to give you. Obviously, his whole game is to, you know, posture back and, you know, prevent you from sweeping in one way or the other. But if you have all of these, it's going to be really hard for him to keep up, okay? So let's go through the options, okay? Depending on what I'm doing, I want you to go through your flower sweep, the back take, the scissor sweep, or I don't even know what this is called. We'll just call it the robber, okay? Yeah, the robber back take system. Okay. All right. Okay. Yes, the guy gets some. Yeah, look, that's nice. Exactly. I already feel right when you did that. I already feel in danger from being swept that way because I know you're controlling my sleeve, right? So even though I know what you're going to do, I still my instinct, right, kicks in, and I'm like, whoa, you know, yes, exactly. Yeah. That's right. Yeah, that's right. Exactly. But it's up to you to recognize right away. You have to anticipate. Okay, and that's where I think most people, and even including myself, I want to sweep. So my whole focus is like, oh, I'm about to sweep this guy. Well, you have to be ahead of the game. You have to anticipate that this guy's going to be smart. You know, consider every opponent you ever face is a black belt, right? So you have to have that anticipation in your mind. Okay, as soon as I grab these grips, what's this guy going to do, right? If he does nothing, sweep. I'm going to take the sweep, right? But I anticipate that he's going to be smart and he's going to know exactly what I'm going to do, and then I'm going to go with plan B. Okay? So get your grips again. Yeah, look, right? If I do nothing, right, go. Yes, there it is. Good. Right up to your sweep. Good. Right? But, like we said, right, close your guard. Most likely, guy's gonna, you know, he's gonna hunker down, he's gonna load, right? So then you got your back take. Yes. Good. Yes, exactly. Right? There you go. There's your other option, right? If he goes here, right? Yeah. Close the distance. Close the distance. Get your grip over here. Your left hand. Yes. Right? Because you don't want me to pull my hand back, right? So now at this point, when you have a good connection here to my body, you don't need this grip anymore, right? This one that you have here. Or you can keep it, right? Just to kind of, you know, lull him into thinking, okay, this guy's stuck, right? I'm thinking, okay, he's holding on to the grip, he doesn't know what he's doing, right? But at the same time, you're thinking, I know what I'm doing, so go. Yes. Yes, good. Nice. Okay, good job. Okay, now, scissor sweep. Right, scissor sweep or the back take, right, from the scissor sweep. The guy starts defending, right, you still got the same back take, right, okay? Same exact thing. Right? Guy gets grips, he's getting ready, you gotta go right away, go. Yes, there it is, good. Now he's like, uh-oh, this guy thinks he's gonna sweep it this way. Put your left foot on, like use your left foot, you don't even have to move from your body. Use your left foot to pull your hip out and take my hand across. Yes, there it is. Good, right? No, that's exactly right, right? So now, this hand goes to this, yes, good. Now come up around the back, that's it. Now we're in the same position, right? Everything applies, okay? So if I'm pressuring back into you, no, remember, I'm giving you the momentum to sweep me, right? This way, yes, exactly,
Okay.
right?
All right.
So anticipate, right? I think it's like once you're knowledgeable, right? Once you're knowledgeable about the reactions, the different reactions that your opponent is going to give you, and it's not even really what it comes down to is it's his way of defending, right? He's defending, so he's having to defend one of a couple of different ways, and you're knowledgeable about those ways, right? So then that gives you the opportunity to be ahead of the game, right? You know what he's going to do, so you're going to be able to sweep him. You're going to be able to take his back, depending on how he defends. Okay?
Yeah.
So all it is repetition. This isn't nothing we're doing right now is new, right? But every time you do it, it's gonna build that experience, right? And eventually, there's not gonna be any more questions about it. There's not gonna be any more mystery. It's gonna be instinctual. You're just gonna be doing this on your own without having to be told. Okay? You can't do it wrong because you've done it so many times right. All right, that's the idea. Okay, now let's try that. That scissor sweep to the Robert. Yes, let's try the Robert. Okay, I lost my words there. All right, so here, and this is going to throw him off right away, right? And then I like this one too because you've got the cross sleeve grip, right? So the cross sleeve grip is much better. The one where you have the grip here, right, and you take the back, right? Yes, look, you have to switch to this, right? You have to do that little bit of a switch there. With this one, you do not, right? So you get the cross sleeve here, and you get my pants. Yes, exactly, right? So now, if you decide that this is going to be, too much of a hassle, then you can switch to your back take, right? And then you've got the grip that you want whenever you drive. Yes, exactly, right? So that's why I like this grip setup, okay? So guy thinks, okay, excuse me. Uh-oh, he's trying to he's trapped my arm and my leg on one side. Which side he's trying to take me to here? He starts leaning this way. Yes, guide that knee through, open. Yes, good. Right? Now, use that. You can even come up, Robert, and put your left knee, keep this grip. Yeah, keep this grip. Yeah. Now, swing yourself up, use that, put this foot on the mat, right? Put this foot on the mat. Keep this knee, nice and tight to my armpit, right? Okay. Now use that and bring yourself up and put your left knee on the mat. Yeah, trap my arm, right? Yes, exactly. Okay. Right, now come up, seatbelt grips? Yes, okay. Good. Right, because you already have this arm, right? Yeah. So take your knee that is in my armpit over my arm and trap my arm by putting your knee on the mat. Okay, do it again. Look, yeah, bring that knee all the way through. Good, yes, good, nice. So remember, try to put this foot on the mat over there, right? See how it's almost kind of becoming like it's in your way, right? Because you're trying to climb all the way up on the back, which would be great if you could float, right? But because of gravity, it's kind of pulling, it's keeping you from being able to get up to the back. So once you're in that position, right, and you have the knee, right, instead of climbing up and trying to bring yourself up over this guy's back, which is very, challenging, I'm going to put my foot on the mat, right, because I've still got pants. I've still got the pants grip right here. The guy can't get away from me, right? It's going to be very difficult because my knee is in his armpit, and I've got this grip here by my hip, right? So I'm going to put my foot on the mat, and with this grip, I'm going to come straight up, see, like this with the pants. I still got the pants, right? And I'm going to put this knee on the mat on the other side of his arm, and I'm going to come up just like this. Right, so now we're in a really, really excellent back take position. Okay, so let me demonstrate one time so you can feel. Okay, here. So here, get your pants. Right. If you don't do anything, look, I'm going to sweep you. Right, and I'm not even going to sell this. Right, I'm going to try this way to make the guy do what I want him to do. Right? And then, boom, right here. Right, drop that knee to the mat. See how I have your pants? Okay, and this foot is on the mat here. Okay. So now, I'm going to come up, right, get a grip here, let go, because can you move your arm? Yeah, it's trapped underneath me, right? Now my knee is on the mat. Look, now I've got your back, okay? So try that. This is new to me too, right? So I haven't got very many reps with it, but I'm starting to like it more and more. Okay? Yeah, look, right? Sweep, right? Sweep, go, sweep. Right? Yeah, sweep, go. Yeah, make him do what you want him to do, right? Look, because if you sit here, right, guys he might not think, he's like, I don't think you can sweep me. You know, let's see if you can, right? And then you have to, sell the sweep, right? And keep the pants. Yeah, keep the pants. Because even if you do sweep me, Robert, you can keep the pants, right? Go ahead and sweep me. Keep the pants. Yeah, keep the pants. Yes. There's no reason to let go of those pants, right? Unless you absolutely want to, until you're absolutely ready, okay?
Okay.
Keep the pants, because you want to have control of both, you know, the upper body and the lower body. I think that's the benefit of that grip. Okay? So pants, pants asleep, good, right? There you go, right? So sell the sweep, right? Make the guy commit to this side. Okay, so sweep me, right? Sweep, yeah, look, right? Yes, yeah, there you go. Yes, good. So keep that left knee up in my armpit. Yeah, so go back, get your grip on my pants here. Yeah, so see how much room is between your knee and my armpit? Yes, yeah, you want, even push into my armpit. Yes, exactly. See, that's what's going to keep me from coming up. If it's loose, look, I'm going to posture, right? And it's gonna, right? So really force your knee into my armpit.
Okay.
Go. Yes, force it. Yes, good. See, now look, there's weight on my shoulder, which makes it difficult for me to posture, okay? So the whole time, you're trying to drive that knee into my armpit, okay? So now, let go with the pants, right? Because you've got good grips here, right? Now come up, get your grips. Yes, come up, knee to the mat. Yeah, that's it. Good. Over-unders. Yes, good. Okay? So, that's going to be the key. You don't want to be loose there, right? Because that's what's forcing the guy. Look, he can't bring his hand up here to keep his forehead from going to the mat because his hand is trapped over here, right? And that knee going into the armpit is what's driving him to the mat, okay? So let's do that again. Right, yeah. So get your sleep grip. Get your sleep grip. Yeah, there you go. Right. Good. Right. If I don't do anything, sweet. Go. Yes. Now come up. Yeah, that's it. Good. Now notice you didn't let go of your grips at all. You came right up to mount without ever letting go of those grips. Now you can let go of your grips because you're in mount. Yes, exactly. Okay. Guy does nothing, you can get the sweep. Okay. Just like in our regular scissor sweep, if he does nothing, you're gonna scissor sweep. If he defends, you're gonna take his back. Okay. Yeah. Now I'm on to you though, right? Yes. That's it. Yeah. Nice. Good pressure there. Good. Come up. Nice. That's it. Good. So notice my reaction or my defense helps you. It gives you added momentum to put my forehead on the mat. Okay, so that's, in a perfect world, that's what we're looking for. Okay, in the real world, guys going to react different ways. Okay, there's no 100% way to predict what he's going to do.
Right.
But we can take a pretty educated guess, right? We can, we're gonna anticipate that he's going to react one of a couple of different ways. Okay, guys at higher experience levels, they're a little better at not over committing to either direction, right? You've rolled with a couple of guys in your time where you say, well, this guy's not like exaggerating like we do in practice, right? In practice, I'm exaggerating the reaction so that you get the idea of what we're looking for. But in reality, the reaction isn't going to be quite so explosive. It's going to be subtle, right? It's going to be a subtle shift, a subtle weight shift, right? And you have to work with that. So with repetition, right, and resistance, adding a little resistance, you get a little better idea of what it's actually going to be like, right? Because for instance, come up into that sweep technique again, right? Yeah. So get your grips. Yes. So notice how before I'm exaggerating, right? This way, so you get the idea. But in reality, right, the reaction is going to be more like he's
He's just going to set his weight down, right? So it's not going to be as easy to weave your knee through, right? Yeah, and get here, right? It's going to be a little challenging. So you almost have to shift your hip. Yeah, shift your hip that way. Yes, right? It's going to be a little more challenging, right? But you get the idea, okay? Excuse me. I'm going to grab a sip here. So, I think, you're getting the idea of this closed guard system, this closed guard attacks that we're doing, and how to apply them, right? How to use them, right, in a smart way, in an intelligent way. Okay. All right, man. I know it's been a while since you've rolled, so if you don't have any other questions, we'll go ahead and get a round or two in before. We got just enough time for probably 2 or 3 rounds.
Man, I love it.
All right, let's do it. Was there something else that you had mentioned before? I might have jumped the gun a little bit. You were talking about the back take stuff, and then
No.
did you mention anything else? Okay.
No, I
Good.
thought that was a great review.
Good.
I'm glad I got all that on tape.
Yeah, good. Five minutes.